We have gathered here for a beautiful and wonderful moment. There are moments of our gathering that have different purposes. And some of those gatherings don't bring to us the desired results we need for transformation to happen in our respective lives. A gathering such as this that contribute to 2029, when there will be election or years later, is a gathering that means so much. Because even as we prepare to search for leaders that will transform the nation, we are also looking ahead for days that are coming. And that is why I think this gathering is so important. And I want you to applaud the graduates and make some noise inside here and feel the noise. Let me recognize with depths of gratitude in my heart a very staunch, powerful, humble, and great man of God who has brought transformation and light to this community. Help me applaud Reverend James P. Poga for the wonderful work and for the invitation. I also want to recognize the principal to control and manage people and students, to transform them is not an easy task. Madam and Mother, I want to also thank you so much and recognize you for all the work that you are doing in this community and beyond. I want to recognize the administrative staff and teachers of this great institution. I was here a year plus ago for a workshop, and I saw the test, the desire that they bring, and today we are celebrating the results of such results. I want you to applaud the teachers as well for the great job they have done. And to other special guests and parents who have made this possible, because every success has somebody who has made someone to earn it. We also want to recognize our parents for all you have done for them, the support you have given them. Some of you have to go the extra mile and not give yourself some of the things you are giving yourself, but just to see them reach this far. I want us to also clap for our parents. We want to honor you and I want to thank you. And to the Brady Badgers, I like the name because we are now in a time and season where we can no longer be average to make change in our communities and the society. You have to be someone intelligent, courageous, and able to move to make a change. So please celebrate the Brady Badgers class of 2022 and 2023. You know, before the introduction of me, Simon was very intelligent, as if he was reading some of the thoughts I wanted to share in this meeting. It's like he and I were in the same room thinking what message to send with respect to how valuable education is, and sometimes we just talk about it from the lips. But be as it may, I'm proud of you and thank you for leading this wonderful class and presenting so well my message, and I will just add a little bit. Before I do that, let me recognize the Almighty who has spared all of us lives to be here. Each day we see untimely demands of people who didn't even expect to go. So if you are alive to see a moment like this, and you may be seeing this year's election, and you'll be seeing years ahead, it's just by His grace. So I want to recognize God for all of us and sparing our lives. I think He does that for a reason. He's not done with you yet. There's something that you're supposed to do for the country that you haven't done. There are things that these young people, other young people are passing, even just a year old or even before birth, a child can die. But we are alive for a reason. I want to say that why not use each day so that we can live for such a reason and chance we have been given. I want to thank once again the school for the work, the transformation. We see a lot of changes. And this is what we expect in our nation. We cannot continue to celebrate other countries alone. Wherever you find yourself, you have to push more and create change. And that is why I'm so excited and honored by the privilege to be here and be part of this history making. Your work has exemplified itself with respect to results. In education, we view results based on output of learners. That is a clear determining factor. And the fact that all those walking out of the walls of this institution made it so well, not just this time, but some years back at Nanfrey, is a clear demonstration that your work is living on and continue to give it your best. Please applaud the school once again for the sacrifices they are making. I want to, in particular, commend and thank these young people. They are, to me, a heartbeat. They are great inspiration because if there are some things we wanted to see in our country or in our lives, maybe as a parent you miss on something. There is hope somewhere, and part of that hope is seated in these young people. And to see them as they did different things here, and with the plans and aspirations they have, it leaves me assured that we can do better as a country and there is a future. Even if we feel anxious about some situations, looking at their faces, we expect that tomorrow is going to be better than the coming time. And so I want you to take some moment and put your hands together once again for the Green Vitals. All of us here have passed or gone through different struggles of life. We have faced different situations and we have overcome some of them, some we may not, but it taught us some lessons to be better. And one thing I have experienced in life is that most often when we have some challenges and we overcome those challenges, we stand a better chance to be able to do better moving forward. So today we are here to celebrate the overcoming of the high school challenge. We see many people dropping out, but they stood in spite of some challenges, some things, some tests of their lives. But yesterday they kept on, they were courageous, and here they are today walking out of the walls of high school. I want to join all of us in this room to say we are proud of you, we are proud of the sacrifices you have made, we are proud of the work you have done, and we want to let you know that as you have this graduation, let us signal to you that this is just the start. I have learned this so well. You know, let me tell you a short story. I have had strong desire, for example, to go out to study like many of you in this room. Until high school and first degree, I tried many times, and on most of the occasions, I failed. And I didn't make it through. But then in 2011, I got my first opportunity to go out on a scholarship to do my master's. And then from there, all the other opportunities, PhD, fellowship, started to pull forwards. What am I trying to say? Finishing high school for some of you has been a difficult task for everybody. The fact of the matter is that 15 years of this journey, or even more than that, is the most difficult task to finish in terms of education. Because now if you want to do your undergrad, it will take you 4 years. And if you are very good with the trimester system, in some institutions, it will take you even less than 4 years. If you want to do masters in some areas, it will take you 1 year, some 2 years or so. Or even PhD, 3 years or 4 years. So I just want to let you know that you have done the most difficult part of education. And I want you to clap for yourself for overcoming the difficult parts of education. That is where my main message is. My main message speaking to you is that now you have overcome the most difficult aspect in education. You stand the chance to become great. Now that you have overcome the most difficult part of education, you stand the chance to be great. I want you to say, I stand the chance to be great. I stand the chance to be great. Yes, you stand the chance to be great. Because don't overlook the time and the moment you have gone through or to make it through high school. There were difficult or more challenges even you experienced there that you may even experience in from. So my advice is actually to tell you what else you need to do so that you can be able to navigate other challenges that are ahead of you. Because take for example, you have a house. Some buildings will have a fence, and that fence will have an iron gate. But say we don't have that, to enter the main door of the house is always more difficult to be able to come in. When you come in a house, most often some rooms are already open. So what we are saying is that as you have completed this part of our education, other doors are now open. Professional trainings are now open. To go to undergraduate and start doing your undergraduate program, that door is already open before you, and other doors that lie ahead of you. And that is why I've come with the assurance and with depths of joy inside that you stand a chance and you can be one of those that when we are searching 5, 10, 15 years from now, you'll be one of those who will be searching for because we have the confidence in your preparation. So now that you have completed the most difficult part of the journey, what do you need to do? I want you to pay keen attention here as I suggest to you some of the things you need to do to continue the journey. Remember I said that you stand a chance. You stand a chance. There is a written scripture I like from King Solomon that time and chance happen to them all. But we have realized that time and chance will favor more the prepared person. And that is why we want you to remain on the path of preparation so that time and chance will favor you. That when the opportunity comes, it will not pass you by. Opportunity you are not prepared for is going to pass you by. We want every young person, apart from the graduate, to know that you have to prepare yourself for time and chance. So you stand a chance. What do you need to do as you stand a chance so that you don't fulfill the opportunity you have? What do you need to do? I want you to pay keen attention to some of those things that you want to do. I know some of you may still be thinking, what will I amount to now I completed high school? What is my focus area? What will be that area that I will be great? Each person here wants to be great. All of you want to be great. But the first thing I want you to clarify moving forward is to know your purpose, to know your career path, and know your direction. You cannot achieve what you want to achieve in a particular area of life if you don't know where. If you know that business is what is going to take you to the top, then you stand a chance. Maybe if a politician is saying politics is what is going to take me there, then you stand a chance. Maybe, Reverend, for example, this is the area I'm going to make impact educating people, then you stand a chance. I'm telling you, yeah, you stand a chance, but if you don't know your focus area, it will be very difficult for your chance to come to you. So if you have already identified that area you want to make your contribution, I want you to take that area seriously. Dream more about it, and each and every day work around that area you want to make a difference. We celebrate different people, musicians, footballers, engineers, teachers, all sorts of people, but they have an area. So if you want to make a difference in the society, we want to let you know that the first thing you need to do is to have a particular area where your career will focus on. The second thing is leave the bitterness alone and build your thinking. Don't be talking in the community as if somebody who did not graduate from this great institution. You are no longer just a member of the community. No. You have gotten the required discipline and training in this institution, and you have to take it along with you. You cannot put it down as you will take your gown after some time today and move with it. We want you, every piece of discipline and knowledge you acquire here, let it be the base for you to become great, that you aspire for yourself. This means that you have to feed your mind on a daily basis. Those bitter discussions with friends and gossips are not going to help you stand a better chance. They are just going to make you not fulfill your chances. I want to encourage you to make sure that as you move from one step to another, you need to make sure that your thinking is well refined. Don't be a busybody in the community. You need to spend some time and invest in yourself. That's another thing you need to do to stand a chance to be great. Remember, you stand a chance. But when you stop at this level, your doors will be closed. So to remain somebody who is using the chance, each day make some time, not just for play, but make some time to read and feed your mind. We want you to think before you act. Acting before thinking, as our valedictorian says, is not a good thing. At this time, your action must be informed by something. You can't just follow the crowd. You are somebody to stand a better chance. You must be that person who will not just be a busybody in the community, but you will be somebody with the difference. Hard work will help you in this process. You didn't reach this far by laziness. And welcome not laziness any part of you. Whatever you want to do, you have to work harder to get it. In the space of the society, you can only get your space at the table based on how valuable you have become. So you will not get success by somebody just dressing in one place and say, come and get. You have to work your way to success. And that will also contribute along the way. Start doing something in your community. Don't just continue to be a burden to your parents. If they are still doing things for you, it's time with this age and with this achievement, you start taking some responsibilities. If they are now watching your back, make sure you start to watch your stomach, because they will not always be there. Most of the time when I speak, I let people know that don't send your parents to the early grave, because at 20 they have to say, I don't want to say fat before you smell. But that is not the way to go. You are now becoming women and men of the time. So you need to start rising up and working and finding something, at least little by little, to do, even as you make your effort to the university, so that you can start to train yourself. Your parents have done so well to get you to this level. And I want to challenge you to do more to help them move forwards. Before I go to wrap it up, my encouragement to all of you, I want to let you know that one opportunity is a beginning for a new opportunity. When one hard door opens, if you don't take steps take other areas, you will stay right there. 5 years from now, 10 years from now, when you meet your classmates, what is going to be your story? Will you be somebody left behind and your friends are gone so high there, and then you are saying these people, these people are too proud and all that? No. It's a saying that birds of the same feathers flock together. So if you want to keep flying with your friends, you want to fly with eagles, then you cannot be somebody who is just taking pleasure and jolly as the way forward. It is not going to help you. So begin to work. You face challenges, but as you stood and as you carry your team to be courageous, remain courageous and never give up. I told you how I made efforts applying for scholarships, but it was difficult to get. But when the first one came, the others started coming with ease. So now you have much easier chance and opportunity. This particular graduation is like what Nelson Mandela said. Nelson Mandela said, when you climb a great hill, you just realize that there are more hills to climb. You have accomplished, this has been a great hill for you. But there are still great hills to climb. The journey is not ending now. I believe that it's just starting. Even though it may not be as difficult as what is ahead of you, but you still have a hill to climb. If you are going to the university, it will take you something to get up at night and do some tasks. That is a hill to climb. If you're completing that, or if you're starting a business, or you are doing something, it's a hill to climb. If you want to do masters, it's a hill to climb. And even if you want to do PhD, it's a hill to climb. Will you be ready to climb those hills? I want to challenge you that the possibility is inside of you. And so tap into that. And parents, even as during this youthful age, we want you to continue your support always. Don't move your hands around your children. I always tell parents that these are your saving bank. If you have a bank, maybe an account with a certain bank, maybe Echo, RB, or maybe LBDI, if you are depositing money there, you have confidence that you can go there and withdraw. You have been depositing, but your account is just still growing. So we don't want you to give up, to say, I've given you enough, because people said, do not carry me to my eldest stuff. That's not what I was saying. I was just saying that they also have a role to play, and they will play their role. But continue to deposit in this bank, because they also carry your dreams and aspirations. Some of you may have wanted to be a medical doctor, but then time cut off with you, and now there's somebody who may not do that, but could do something that will make you so proud, so that they say achieve your dream that you have had before. So keep doing more for your child and keep doing more for them. Also to the institution, as much as you can, we want you to keep in touch with these young people. Through their alumni association, if you have events and other things you can do to make sure you don't lose track of them, they are your unofficial ambassadors. And we also want you, even though you are sending them out of the walls, but they are not going too far, they are staying around. So continue to play your part as well for them. And finally, as a country, we need to live and make education work for everyone. And so I want to encourage all of us who are in the field of education to continue to do more, to move our nation very well. As I close, I didn't want to say this, but I will. On October 10, which is just 18 days away, we will be deciding what is ahead of us. And so I want to also use this moment to say, as somebody said, not voting is a surrender, not protest. So you will need to think carefully and be a part part of the decision making of our nation. And we need to think and see who are those who will be able to move up forward. Don't leave it to everybody else. And while we yet do that, we want to encourage you to be peaceful, because all of us know those things we swallowed before. We cannot afford to go there. And so I want to encourage all of us to continue to remain committed for the change in ourselves, for the change in our children, for the change in our community, and for the change in our country. And if all of us can continue to play our roles, then why not? Liberia can be like Ghana. Liberia can be like UK, America, or other countries we so celebrate, because they are human beings and we are. So we can also make our country better, especially through education. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Thanks so much for following this motivational video. Each day we try to create inspirational contents to help you become successful in life. And if this video inspire you, want you to take action, I also want you to invite or share it with your friends. Better stay subscribed to our YouTube channel so you can be able to see our next video, or follow our Facebook page for daily activities. I'm your motivator, Dr. Charles Gbollie. Be a part of this family.